Hello Virgo, what is going on? Welcome to your March 2023 Love and Romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other strong Virgo placements. Please remember though that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And also feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, Virgo, if I feel that it will genuinely be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, you'll be able to find the link to that in the description box below. At the end of this reading, we will talk more about that. And I'll also give you guys a bit of a sneak peek preview, but enough of me talking. Let's dive into this, Virgo. So the overall theme and energy, please, for my Virgo collective. Overall theme and energy, please. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So for some of you, you may have Leo in your chart. Maybe your person does, but that is not necessary. And you and your loved ones are safe at the bottom of the deck. New moon in Cancer. So maybe for some of you, you may have Cancer in your chart. Maybe your person does. But I feel that there are questions around whether or not a situation is safe. And with this new moon in Cancer card, this could be related to matters of the home, or at least a very deep-rooted personal private issue. You know, something that you may not necessarily talk to just anyone about. But regardless, it's something that is quite important to you. And it may be, something impacting one's emotions here. Now, I'm sensing that things may feel a bit cloudy here or confusing, because there is someone, and it may be your person, but someone's pride could be getting in one's way. And I feel like this is what is creating the confusion for another person. And it could be that one is not seeking out answers here, making a move, stepping it up, whatever it can be. Okay? This card, though, this full moon in Leo card, this is a great time for new beginnings, though. And it does talk about confidence and creativity and passion as well. So this is a great time to take action. However, someone's pride is in the way, and it may be really blocking progress around figuring out a personal situation or something close to the heart. Okay, some sort of personal matter is what I'm getting. Let's pull some more cards. So we're going to be pulling some oracle cards and then we'll dive deep with tarot. But I want to see what else is coming out here for my Virgo collective. Universe. So this card is equivalent to the World in the typical Rider-Waite deck. So this is about completion, achievement, closure. I feel like there is some sort of particular answer or cycle that needs to be closed out, something to possibly, to bring something into even balance, I'm hearing. Okay. Let's pull one of these cards. Or actually, let's see what was here. We actually have balance at the bottom of the deck. So that, as I said, I feel like something is the universe is wanting to bring something into balance. But I feel like there is a cycle that is about to be achieved or closed out here for the better. Social media connection, Virgo. So at this time, just for some of you, some sort of social media or communicating via technology could be coming into play. Maybe for some of you, you primarily are texting this person. Maybe you met them on social media, or maybe there's some sort of social media factor here, okay? Nearby, so maybe this person lives nearby, but this card is about manifestation as well, and letting you know that some sort of manifestation is not far off. So maybe you met someone here, Virgo, that is making you feel curious, okay? Maybe there's someone here that I feel this like barrier, this like someone is scared to get close for some of you, or scared to open. It's this pride thing that I'm getting. A few more cards here and then we'll grab the tarot. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So either A, there are children involved. Maybe you have children with this person. Maybe you have children. Maybe this person has children. But if it's not that, then this could signify someone who is acting a bit inexperienced, maybe even a bit childish. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I've been getting this card a lot for many of the readings, especially beginning in mid-February. But this card doesn't necessarily say that there is unrequited love here, but it is indicating that there's some sort of surrounding energy that is making someone feel like, is this person really into me? It's really making someone feel like there's some sort of lopsided effort. And I'm telling you, I feel like this person may be acting a bit childish or inexperienced, or, pride is getting in the way. Again, you may have met this person maybe even on social media, but that's not necessary. Healing family issues. I've been pulling this one as well. And we have religious factors at the bottom of the deck. So with this card, this doesn't need to be religious factors. It could be any sort of factor that comes into play that makes you wonder, can this really work? So this could be lifestyle factors, someone's schedule. Sure, it could be spiritual or religious factors, but it doesn't need to be. It could be cultural. It could even be distance. Maybe this person lives at a distance, but there's some sort of factor that's coming up. It's like, is this really going to work? Maybe it has something to do with how they're acting, okay? But with healing family issues, again, especially with that Cancer card that we pulled, that was at the bottom of the deck, there could be some sort of deep down issue here, and it may be related to family. However, if it's not that, then this could be indicating that there's some sort of underlying belief system here, possibly one's upbringing or something like that, that may be impacting how one carries out relationships and, personal connections and so forth. Yeah, that's what I'm really getting here so far, but I really want to get the tarot out and see what this is all about. So Spirit, please bring in some information here, some clear information for the Virgo collective, some clarity and insight into what is going on for them with this don't let pride get in your way, universe, social media connection, children, unrequited love, and healing family issues. Please bring in full clarity and insight. Four of Swords. So there may be a bit of a retreat or a time out at this time, Virgo. You may not necessarily be talking to this person. The Knight of Swords here showing up in the blocked position. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So unequal give and take. There's that energy of feeling like, this unrequited, lopsided effort. Eight of Swords in the reverse representing your person. Two of Cups in the reverse representing you. Five of Wands. So there's some sort of action coming in here at the very least. I don't feel that you are in communication with this person, if at all. There's definitely a sense of a disconnect here. You may be focused on your healing. In the past, there was an unequal give and take. Someone may have been giving their energy elsewhere. Okay. The block here is really communication based on what I'm seeing, but with the Five of Wands, I am feeling like there is going to be some sort of interaction here. There's some sort of interaction that is headed your way. And there may be some tension here, but it may be, breaking the ice a little bit. We do have Judgment at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy. So I feel like there's some sort of decision that needs to be made here. And there could also be some sort of wake-up call, okay? I feel like there's a major wake-up call. The secondary energy being the Seven of Wands beneath this. You know, I do feel like someone is really protecting their energy at this time and may even be standing their ground if needed. Someone could also possibly be keeping someone else arm's length, okay? But that's what I'm seeing so far, Virgo. So if this is resonating for you so far, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know how this is playing out for you. But what I want to do here is get all of the cards out, and as a reader, it is just easier for me to get all of the cards out at once. So for that full transparency, I'm going to draw all of the cards on camera, and then we are going to dive deep. All right, Virgo, let's get into this. So as I mentioned, I did draw all of the cards on camera. I did turn some of these piles upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine. However, we are going to be going through everything one by one, and the cards or the piles that are not turned over, we're going to be starting with those and then making our way towards the piles that are upside down. But what I'm currently seeing at this time is there's definitely a sense of confusion in the air. I do not feel like you are talking with this person at this time. I feel as though there is a time out, and there at the forefront is a need to make some sort of decision despite not having all of the answers. Okay, someone may not know what someone wants here, where this is going to go, if it's going to go this way, if it's going to go that way. And I'm sensing that there may have been some sort of information that was revealed either directly or indirectly previously, but someone may not know what to make of it 100% without jumping to conclusions, okay? I feel like someone is wondering if they just need to release themselves from this situation. Because in the past, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Swords, the Chariot, and the Four of Pentacles. So there was some sort of unequal give and take, or there was a sense of unfairness here. And it may have led to some sort of betrayal or loss, or feeling at odds with each other. Okay, there could have even been some sort of conflict, tension, disagreement. But you and your person, it didn't feel like you were on the same page. And it may just, I feel like someone was holding back. Someone may have, there's an energy about controlling the situation. It could have been controlling information around the situation. Or after what occurred here, this unequal give and take, someone decided to then go ahead and hold back. But it wasn't fair. And I do feel, because I did ask more about this, because I was like, okay, what is this Five of Swords about? And we got the Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords, Death, Scorpio energy, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like there's confusion here with the Seven of Cups. And with the Page of Swords, this is about communication. And I'm picking up two different storylines, but for some of you, there could have been something here about options and having options, maybe for some of you who someone is talking to. And this could definitely play out in a situation where you were simply dating this person and they were not looking for commitment. Something like that. That's one storyline that I'm getting. So someone from this interaction of finding this out, whether indirectly or indirectly, has chosen to hold back, pull back their energy with the Chariot, Cancerian energy, Four of Pentacles, like with willpower, just going for it to, hold back here. Now, if it's not that, the second storyline that I'm getting here is quite simple as well, but it's more so this unequal give and take and this sense of feeling at odds with each other because of someone holding back. And there's been confusion around what to say, and maybe even a particular conversation between the two of you that made matters confusing. Again, unsure of what to take away from it, unsure what it meant. Maybe there was no conclusion here. But I feel as though there was confusion around what to say, what to do, to really make some sort of change here for the ultimate wish fulfillment. For some of you, just for some of you, I'm getting this energy of just feeling like this person was not willing to really work with you or effectively communicate with you in a conversation. For some of you, you may have been going into a conversation feeling pretty strong, feeling pretty confident, hoping for particular answers, or maybe just a general situation, hoping to get some concrete answers only to feel even more confused. Okay, but there's definitely some sort of confusion around communication or even expression, because someone is holding back here. And I feel like after this, it has led to this time out, because I feel like whatever happened here, it felt like some sort of disconnect. Or this could just be some sort of ongoing unequal give and take that felt at odds with each other. But I do feel like there's some sort of conflict with this Five of Swords, or this could be internal conflict where it's like, okay, this person, they're not matching my energy. I'm just gonna protect my energy because this person, they're holding back, and I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. And I feel like for many of you, you're in this place at this time where you are not sure what actions to take. I feel like you are weighing out the options possibly here, trying to, but there's a lack of clarity in some regard. And with the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel as though there is this energy to come back in. I feel like for many of you, this conversation, it was inconclusive, whether the conversation ended prematurely or something ended prematurely here, or you just simply, you don't have the information that you need now. There's there's the energy for this person to come back around, but there is a sense of procrastination. And someone should be, someone could be wondering, I'm not seeing the value here. I'm not really sure about this person. I'm not seeing the rewards of putting in all this effort. This person doesn't even seem like they want to work with me. Should I just walk away? Should I even be open to going back and talking to this person? That's the energy that I'm getting. There's definitely an imbalance. So what I want to do here is pull some oracle cards just to get a little bit more information. I am creating my own oracle deck. However, the artwork is still being made. Whoops. That did not turn over. That was in there. So I just have these cards just with words on them because I'm giving it a go in terms of testing the deck out and so forth. And it has been incredibly accurate. I know it's not the most visually pleasing. However, it has been incredibly accurate. So we're going to see how it goes. And I've been getting quite good feedback for this so far. So please, please, please let me know if these cards resonate for you. But I want to know more about what happened here with this Five of Swords and so forth. Communication. So there was some sort of communication. Sadness and grief. It did not make someone happy here. Well-being. Tell me more specifically about well-being. Effort. Okay. Effort. Again, this unequal give and take, the health of this connection. Someone may have opened up and expressed themselves a little bit here regarding this unequal give and take. Tell me more about communication. Justice. Sadness and grief. Conflict at the bottom of the deck. This is dead on. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could have even been cyclical, whether, you know, maybe for some of you, you've seen this pattern before in other connections. Maybe it was with this person. But I do feel as though there was some sort of communication here for desiring accountability, desiring to get a need met, the desiring to have justice, you know, served. Someone may have been wanting someone else to take accountability for something here. With sadness and grief, I do feel as though someone is trying to cut out past habits, or past patterns, I should say, because I feel like something has come up here. Someone is not happy about it. So someone decided to communicate. And I feel like it was with integrity and with good intention. But someone may have seen this person react in a way that was quite familiar to them. Because I feel like someone did not want to keep a bad pattern going. I feel, you know, if this is you, I feel like you were standing up for yourself and you were just communicating with your heart, or at least attempting to, and then feeling like someone was not matching that energy. And I feel like there were good intentions here. I feel that someone was looking out for, you know, their well-being, like a balanced day-to-day. I feel like someone wasn't really asking for too much. I feel like this is a very balanced ask, whatever it was. What's this? Balance in the reverse. So some sort of imbalance or extreme. I feel like someone was a bit extreme with the others, or this may have been related to a situation that felt extreme or unfair that communication was occurring about. Let's check out this current situation with this Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Hanged Man in the reverse. Movement in the reverse. So as I said, there's not much going on here. Explore. Fears. Day-to-day in the reverse. So yeah, there's not much movement going on here at this time, but this is indicating that this is not over. I cannot talk today, you guys, which makes me feel like there's some sort of blocked throat chakra thing going on here. With explore, I do feel like someone is exploring their fears. Explore is a card about curiosity, and it's even about being a bit risky and adventurous. Now with fears here, I feel like there's not much movement going on externally, but internally I feel like this is like inner exploration of fears, especially with this confusion. And let's check out the block. confusion in the reverse for the block. So soul connection, maturity, home and family in the reverse. So I feel like the block here is really just getting out of this confusion. Like there is this opportunity and energy to just swing back and around and talk about things, but there's some sort of procrastination in the sense of not working with each other, this lack of cohesion. It really feels like someone isn't on board. Pride's getting in their way is what I'm really getting here. There's someone that really just needs to step it up. There's this recognition that this is a strong soul connection, but someone needs to step into this mature energy and just, I feel like someone's avoiding a conversation because of their fears. Now your person is showing up as the Eight of Swords in the reverse, strength, Leo energy, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who may, especially with exploring fears and the Eight of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like this person is finding strength to face some internal demons or fears, okay? There is a sense of recovery. You may be dealing with someone who tends to self-soothe, who may pull their energy back and need some alone time, someone who's a bit more introverted when they get overwhelmed, especially, or they become introverted. I feel like this person pulled their energy away, but they want to come in. I feel like this person may want to come in with some sort of apology. But with the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Cups in the reverse, it may be very clear, to the point, and just wanting to get over something. But I do feel like this person, if this person was the one that pulled away, this is a bit of a stubborn energy. Individuality in the reverse. Wish granted in the reverse. Bad habits in the reverse. What's individuality in the reverse? Scythe. What's wish granted in reverse? Ooh. Was someone influenced here? Was someone influenced here? Yeah, opportunity in the reverse. Virgo, for some of you, there may have been a missed opportunity because this person was somehow influenced, okay, by an external circumstance or person, place, thing, concept, idea. It doesn't necessarily need to be a person, but with individuality in the reverse, this is telling me that you may be dealing with someone who is they can be influenced, okay? Especially with interference also showing up here. I feel as though you may be dealing with someone who may follow the crowd or give too much power to the opinions of others. Now that's just for some of you. But you could also be dealing with someone who has, you know, it's like, and this is just for some of you, but like their values, their beliefs, the way they go about things, it's either like identical to like the groups around them or the groups that they associate with, or they very much look to other groups or people for guidance, and it's just like they basically just listen to what they're told to do, or they're just like very heavily influenced because they care what other people think. Now, if it's not that, then there just may have been something in this person's life. Person, place, thing, concept, idea, emotion. It could be anything. that really, really had someone backing down around what it is that they truly wanted to do deep down inside. Like if they were asked individually with no one around type thing, they may have chosen to do something differently. Because with Scythe and Shattered, I feel as though there was some sort of influence that led this person to a situation where they were not happy. Okay, there was some sort of external influence that pushed them or influenced them to cut something out. And then there was some sort of wake-up call. This person could have ghosted you or pulled away. And again, this could be because maybe even of their upbringing or the healing family issues. And we saw home and family at the bottom of the deck. I think it was in the reverse. But if this is not like a present influence, it could be even a past influence. But there was some sort of cutting away. Like a quick shatter, like a quick... That's what I'm getting. So yeah, this person could have just really pulled away their energy, with which, granted, in the reverse, there's a sense of not being happy with the decision. There are fears that have come up for this person. And I feel like this person, it's like if they were sure of cutting something away, then they would have done so, and then they would have felt great about it, right? You know, they're just like, okay, I'm good. But instead, this person may have realized that they're not happy here. And now they're still energetically in this situation, and it has somehow turned toxic. Because then it could be like this going back and forth type thing. For some of you, just for some of you, with whatever this situation whatever this was in the past, there could have been some underlying influence, whether this was this person's past or someone kind of in their ear influencing the entire situation. I feel like this person is starting to realize how toxic this situation is turning out to be. I feel that this is some sort of wake-up call, especially with Judgment. Like this person, I think that they're realizing their bad habits. They're not wanting any sort of bad habits. I feel like they're finally acknowledging something here, but it had to happen after something came crashing down and realizing like, oh, this is toxic. I think this person is starting to realize that what they did was toxic. For some of you, they may not have meant it. I feel like for some of you, this person may have genuinely felt like they were good to walk away. Like they were just going to walk away. But I feel like, yeah, it's just like there was some sort of completion in the reverse. For some of you, just for some of you, this person may have tried to push you away, even unconsciously, like subconsciously, you know, this self-sabotaging thing, especially with the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. Like this is a very like isolating energy, just trying to move on. Like this person could have just been trying to cut you out, move on here. But they're not happy. They feel like they made the wrong decision here. And again, it may have been influenced by an outside party. And I think that what is really like hitting them deep down is, especially if you try to handle this situation like maturely, and you said something to them back here, I think it's sticking around in their head. Like it's interfering with them, like just moving on. So I just remembered I asked about this. And we had the 6 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Swords. I almost forgot about that pile. But this is about being stuck in the past and some sort of pain or painful ending or something that really hit this person hard. So I feel like this person tried to end the cycle here, maybe even walk away, but it backfired on them because they have not fully walked away. They're unable to. Yeah, in the past, unawakened in the reverse, 6 of, yeah. Healing. Transformation at the bottom of the deck. Something from the past. This person is stuck in the past, and I feel like something is bothering them now. Something that they were unawakened to. That they're waking up to now. They may not have desired to heal anything prior. I feel like this person is shifting their perspective, especially with Judgment, because Judgment is, you know, some people see this card and they're like, oh, this is just about a decision or just a wake-up call, but this card goes really deep because this is about a conscious turning point. And it is, yes, that aha moment, but with Judgment, when you pull this card being the major arcana, it is this shift in perspective where now, because you have this awareness of something new, you can't turn back. It's like a total turning point where everything changes. And that's why this card is so powerful. So yeah, I feel like now this person is like looking at their fears here. I feel like this person, this entire situation backfired on this person. You're showing up as the 2 of Cups, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the 5 of Cups, and the Star. So you're feeling left out in the cold. This person, they really created a very big mess for themselves. You're feeling the disconnect, the disharmony. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse, you may be just kind of viewing this person as, you know, they left you out in the cold to maybe just fulfill their own wishes and so forth. You may be viewing this person as someone who has been selfish with their love, maybe very focused on materialism, career, status. Okay. That's what I'm really getting here. And I feel like you're focused on your own healing at this time. You're definitely feeling the disconnect. And I feel like the way that this person treated you, you know, feeling left out in the cold, I feel like deep down you're starting to empower yourself here because you're like, no, I didn't deserve to be treated that way. Decision and planning in the reverse. Release. Commitment. What's this release? Yeah, so unexpected in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you may have felt that slowly you saw this coming, just for some of you, or you know that you may be feeling like this is what's headed your way. With decision and planning in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Oops, hold on. Sorry about that. The camera was about to cut out. So with decisions and planning at the bottom of the deck, not at the bottom of the deck, decisions and planning as a first card, I'm getting that you are not necessarily planning anything here, okay? I feel like you are the receptive one in this connection. You have been at the end of all of this person's kind of mess, right? You've been dealt quite a lot that now you're just like, well, Not entirely sure what I can do here, but I do feel like I need to release and let go, because I'm not seeing the changes that I do want to see here. Okay. I feel that you just feel like you don't want to hold on anymore, that it may be best for you to let go, or feeling like that is what you will need to do, because with decision and planning in the reverse, this is telling me that yes, you're feeling the disconnect and you're feeling left out in the cold, and you may be hoping that there will be some sort of healing here and, holding hope. But at the end of the day, you know that you can't control this person. So if anything, you may be hoping that this person comes in, but I don't see you taking any sort of action. I feel like you are really working through the situation that you've been left with. And you may be feeling like, it's time to release this personal commitment that you hold for this person. Okay? Or just in general, you may be reflecting on what it is that you are going to be truly committing to in your life, maybe where you've overcommitted and so forth, and reflecting on what it is that you really want in a connection, in a commitment, So I feel like you're doing a lot of reflecting here. I do feel like you're feeling a bit in limbo, but you're doing your best to release and let go of the burden. And I feel with that unexpected in the reverse, it's happening slowly here for you, but it's not yet over, because with the 5 of... And then I'm also getting, not forcing changes, like not trying to force this someone, whoever you're dealing with, to step it up and do the right thing if they're just not, So you may be trying, or just releasing the situation, releasing this, this push. For some of you, you may have been really fighting for this person or particular changes, and you're coming to that point where you're just reflecting on your commitment, who you're committed to, what you should and should release, should and shouldn't release here. But we do have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse showing up here. Okay, so I do feel that there is some sort of interaction that is going to be occurring. I do want to know more about this, because there may be some conflict here, and there may be some strategy perhaps here. What is this about? Robot in the reverse. Snake in the reverse, though. Home and family. Something's going to be revealed here. Something is going to be revealed. Just want to see what this Oracle deck's going to give us here. Tell us more about this outcome for Virgo, please. Yeah, so there's a confirmation. Giving and receiving. Think about it. Play more at the bottom of the deck. There is some sort of interaction, but it may feel like there's tension, especially with this passion coming up. I feel like someone is going to speak up and say something. Like, you could be working on releasing this person and not trying to force anything here. But with robotic in the reverse, there is someone who is opening up about some sort of emotionally, like someone is bringing some sort of emotion to the table. Okay, with snake in the reverse, this is indicating that someone is, there's some sort of exposure or information, because this is like the 7 of Swords in the reverse energy. Okay, the snake, because it can be about strategy as well. I feel like there's some sort of conflict here, but someone is strategically exposing some sort of information that may feel a bit heavy. Okay, I feel like someone feels like they need to get something off of their chest. With home and family in the reverse, again, this could be underlying beliefs that stemmed from one's upbringing and so forth. But this could also have to do, if you live with this person, with investments, the home front. This could also be about some sort of toxic family situation for some of you, but not all of you. It really depends. But this could also be about you two and the investment and this disconnect. I feel like there will be some sort of powerful exposure with passion. This is someone exposing like something, like what's really going on here and stepping into their power. And it may be a bit heavy, but it's ultimately going to get someone out of their head. Okay, so I feel like this is to think about it. So I really feel like overall, someone is coming in, there's a little bit of emotion here, and there is someone who is strategically exposing or releasing information passionately about this disconnect or a family matter or something having to do with investments or just this connection in general, especially if you live together. And with power, this is also about setting boundaries. For some of you, if there was some sort of third-party influence and it was a family member or it was some sort of toxic person, this person could be telling you about this and telling you, they may not be telling you how they're going to deal with it, but I do feel like with robotic in the reverse, there's some sort of emotion and exposure about what is really going on, especially if that third party was some sort of person like whispering in their ear. It could be having to do with that person's power over them or like the influence possibly. And if it's not that, then it's just letting you know that the energy of this person, it's like they're kind of taking control of the situation, like they're coming in and they're speaking up about something. It's gonna be heavy though, but it's like the tough conversations is what's gonna get someone out of their head, get something off someone's chest. And with the 5 of Wands, this conflict, it could be like, well, why didn't you tell me before? Like either something like that, or why would you let this person say that or do that? Something like that. But I do feel like someone is coming in and some sort of information is being released. And it could have to do with whatever this influence was or how this person is taking control of a situation. There's some sort of giving and receiving, as I said. And think about it. You may know what this is about. This could be saying that you know what it is. All of these situations are going to be different because this is a general reading. But you may know what this is. And it also may be about what you are thinking about or what this person is thinking about. They just may be coming in to deliver and express their thoughts regarding some sort of heavy matter. Okay, so this is a lot. There's a lot going on here with the Eight of Wands, which is at the bottom of the deck. This may be quite quick, maybe a bit out of nowhere. It's going to be different for all of you though. Quick communication coming in. So that is what I'm really getting for you, Virgos. So I feel like we should take this over to the extended, because I do feel like doing an extended will provide you with some valuable insight. Before you click off, I just want to say thank you so much for checking out my channel, of course, and let me know if this resonates with you. Please comment below. Let me know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, all that good stuff. And I'd love to know which part of the Virgo collective I am connecting with. But if you would like to join me over at the extended reading, the link for that is in the description box below. And in the extended, I feel like we are going to do my you versus them spread, where we check out the energies and what may be coming your way between you and this person for the next 3 to 6 months. We'll take a look at their intentions, what you may not know about this person or situation that you should know, and some guidance and advice so that regardless of where you are on this timeline, you'll feel confident navigating the situation. And then we'll also pull some timing cards for particular dates to look out for and so forth. And then I never leave you guys hanging, so if anything else comes up along the way, we'll dive deep into that. And yeah, so that is what I have for you. If you'd like to follow me over there, again, the link is below in the description box, and I will also go ahead and pin it in the comments. But yeah, this is what I have for you for now, Virgo. Keep watching for a preview, by the way. But thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye. There are regrets. Well, we knew that. To talk. They're regretting influences and distractions. Okay, this person refusing to deal with their fears deep down. Something to do with you never ever settling for inconsistency again. You may be trying to work on things with this person, but there is a chance that you may meet someone new here, and maybe for some of you, you'll go back towards that person. It's really going to be up to you. The only thing that I can say here is that you are going to be happy.